Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is going on? My name is M1K3 and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you the best warm-up routine for chapter 3. But before we get into that, around 54.3% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So if you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing. With that said, let's get into today's episode. Starting off today's episode, it's absolutely crucial we go over how a good warm-up routine can literally change your competitive career and improve your tournament results. Or, in other words, why a warm-up routine is so incredibly important. One of the major aspects behind succeeding in competitive Fortnite is not messing up your builds, edits, or aim. Or, practically speaking, being as consistent as you can be. We've all been through missing one shot that has lost us a game, or failing an edit that makes a fight take 3 times as long as it should. These inconsistencies in your gameplay can and will be heavily limited after learning about this warm-up routine. So without wasting any more of you guys' time, let's get into the first thing you should do when you open up and get on Fortnite. Right off the bat, when you get on Fortnite, the first thing you want to do is hop into something called Headshot Only FFA. All the map codes for the creative maps will be written in the video description, so all you need to do is copy and paste them. The reason I choose to start off with warming up my aim is because I feel like it's the aspect of Fortnite that by far takes the longest time for me to, well, warm up. Therefore, what I do is I play this map for exactly 20 minutes. Rarely more and rarely less. I feel like this map not only helps me warm up my aim, but I also feel like it improves my aim. What I like to focus on when playing this map is having good crosshair placement, clean and smooth mouse movements, and I focus very hard on staying as consistent as I can with both my builds and edits. Moving on to the second thing I started implementing in my warm-up routine about 1 year ago, we gotta talk about aim duels. Aim duels is something I do every single day when I get on to play Fortnite. The reason I do this is because it genuinely warms up both my aim and I know this is gonna sound weird, but my movement too. So let me talk a little bit more about that. Personally, I aim in a way where I basically very much use my movement to hit my shots. And if I don't warm it up, I become a very clumsy and an inconsistent player. That's why every time before a tournament and every time before I practice, I play 5 rounds of Raider 464's Aim Duel Map. It doesn't have to be more. For me, this is the perfect amount because I don't really do this to directly improve my aim, but rather to, as this video is all about, warm it up. I typically only use the Stinger SMG when playing this map now, because as mentioned, I only play it for about 5 minutes, and I found that using the SMG gives the most amount of value in form of getting warmed up. The last thing you want to include in your warm-up routine is 1v1 build fights for 15 minutes. And the reason is pretty obvious. In 1v1 build fights, you get to warm up your building, editing, and aiming at a super high pace with tons of repetitions. I also think it's necessary for me to note that having a feasible warm-up routine like the one I've shown you guys today will make you so much more likely to actually pull through and do your warm-up routine before either a tournament or just normal everyday practice. What I also would like to mention is that focusing on consistency in your builds and edits when playing build fights 1v1s will make this warm-up way more effective. Going around trying to be super fast but missing edits very often is not something you want to do when you warm up for a tournament. Consistency is key here, and really try and focus on staying as consistent as possible. This is the full warm-up routine I have followed for a little over 3 months now, and it does the job perfectly. It's easy to complete, it's highly effective, and it will limit your inconsistencies heavily when playing tournaments. A good warm-up routine can be the difference between making money in a solo cash cup and placing in the top thousands. So keep that in mind the next time you're about to play a tourney. Guys, let me know what video you want to see tomorrow, and on that note, my name is M1K3. Stay safe and take care.
Shawty said she know me, she don't know me.